Okay, so what we want to do is try to get some of this, these edge cases sorted. So I think what I want to try and do first is make an end race screen. So we'll go to the UI and to the UI. We can close all this. We don't need it right now. We have game HUD, main menu HUD, and main menu game HUD, and then we need another one called end race. So we'll do an end race menu. And then if you guys feel comfortable doing the pause menu, we would also have a pause menu, right? Anyway, so we'll go into the end race menu here, and we will have like a master end race menu screen. And then inside that, I'm guessing, like obviously I need to design it. So let's do like a little snippet here. Snipping tool. And I don't know. I think there should be some like words here that says end race, congratulations, right? Like the race is over. And then maybe we have like, I don't know, like probably like what place did you come in? Let's do, here we'll do place. You know, obviously you came in first place. And then did you beat, you know, like maybe we would like list the gold time, the silver time, and the bronze time, the default values, right? And then over here we like list your time. Like this is the time that you did right here. And then we have a, this is going to be like a re-race or restart or redo it. And then this one will be main menu. Main menu. Yeah, don't write with the mouse. And then that's it, right? I think that should be good. Main menu will take you back. So re-race will like make you race with the right car, and main menu would like allow you to select different cars. Okay, so that's a lot. So let's see if we can do that. So what do we need first? We're gonna need like a text block. So let's, I think I might be able to sort of borrow a text block. I think I have this one right here. Let's look at this one. This one, yeah, see, we can probably just use the same one. So let's go back to our end race menu here. We will go to our, you know what we'll do is we'll do a new one, and this is going to be end race info. Oops, it needs to be WBP end race info. And so what this is going to be is that sort of like middle block that has the gold times, the bronze times, and then the players times. So that will be not a canvas panel, or be a vertical block. And then our screen size is going to be custom. We'll do like 800 by 600, I think. That'll be pretty big. Let's make this bigger, zoom in a little bit. Then we'll do a vertical box, and actually we may have to do a new text block, but let's see. When in our vertical blocks, it's going to be WP, where's that text block? Game HUD text block. So add that. Oh yeah, this might not work out the way I want it to. That's okay. So this is going to be player's place. The next one is going to be, what do we say? It's going to be gold time, silver time, and then bronze time. And then we need to have players actual time, but I think I'm going to put on players actual time, or actual race time. And I think actually I'm going to put that on the other, maybe in a different spot, but we'll see how this looks. So what? Oh, that's right. We have to do it in the code. Let's see. So this place. Okay, file, save. Cool. So we will grab this one, and we'll say set text, because that's the function we created. And then we'll do our pre-construct so we can see it in the designer, and our if it constructs so we can see it in the game. And this one is going to be bronze time. And the value we'll get in a second. And then we need another one of these for gold time. Gold time. And then we need another one for place. So this one is place. And then we need another one for our player's actual race time. Player's race time. And then we need one more for silver. Silver time. Okay, and then we need to connect the execution pins for all of these. Execution, execution, and execution. Excellent. Now we can go here and that looks cool. And then we'll just put in some values for now for our text so we can kind of see what it looks like and design around it. Looks cool. Cool, 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 cool. See what I kind of want to do, and maybe I'll do it now, is actually we'll wrap this with a horizontal box. So you can see now I have like 2, right? And I'm going to duplicate this vertical box, get rid of all these guys, this one as well, and then move that one like that. And fill and fill. Oh, no, there we go. And what I want to do now is I'll probably do a spacer, maybe do a spacer. This might not be the best way to handle things, but we'll do, oops, no, we said that. This one, we'll do like 60, 80, 90, I don't know, 200, too much, 200 is too much. So what I'm kind of doing is trying to like sort of align it. Maybe I should put it like in the center of these 3, you know, like in the center of the silver time. And then if I really wanted to, I could probably like put a spacer here, move this down a little bit. Like what place you came in and then what your times were compared to that. And then maybe I'll do a spacer between, so I'm putting a spacer now between the 2 vertical boxes, you see that? And then I'm going to modify the X value here of that. Oops, I moved, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what I'm going to do was that one. There we go. And why is this one? We're gonna change it. This is gonna be fill, and this is gonna be auto. Oh no, it's still moving the wrong way. Let's see. Auto, and then this one would be fill. Auto. What I want to do is I want to move. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now I want to make this one a little bit bigger. Yeah, that looks better. Something like that. That's okay. We'll leave it like that. That looks good. Compile and save. Okay, and then let's bring this down a little bit more. Something like that. Okay. So now what? Now what do we need to do? Now we need to make the connections to our bronze time and all that. So let's do a custom event. Custom event. We're going to say set set text values. Set in-game text values. And so what that's going to do is just going to fire this off. And what do we need to do? We probably need to also get a reference to, let's see, get reference to our, let's see, let's look at the core. Who's holding all the values? Is the game instance? No, game instance only do vehicle selection. Vehicle pawn, no. Player controllers, yes. The player controller is holding all the values for us. So we need to get a reference to the player controller. Okay, so let's go back to this. Go back to this one, excuse me. Go back to this one. Okay, here we are. So BP player controller. So now we got that guy. We'll promote it to variable BP player controller. And now we have a reference to it, right? And then with that reference, then we can get all the values that we need. And so let's grab this guy and take it away. We're gonna say get bronze time text. And there, that connects like that. Get gold time text. And that one connects into that one. And then we have, player's place. Well, the player's always going to be in first place. So we're just going to put 01. we never did make any logic for setting the player's place. So maybe I should get rid of that. But that's okay. Actual race time. Get actual race time. Nope. So that's not going to return what we wanted to do. So let's go to this guy. Where are we getting actual race time? Actual race time. Find references. Race check. Blah, blah, blah. Race time text. Okay, so that's what we want. Race time text. So get race time text. Here it is. Oh, you know what we could do instead of it being place? I saw that just now. Let's look at that again. Race time. Get best race time text. See that? So we'll change this to, instead of place, this will be best race time. And then we can connect there. And now we get rid of that placing. And then we'll rename this from place to best race time. Compile and save. And now, there we go, it looks better. And actually, now that I have it like that, I kind of want to put this back in here like that. And I'm going to get rid of this vertical box and this spacer. Yeah, that looks cool. Okay, now what are we doing? Got that one, that one, that one. What do we need? Oh, silver time. Silver time text. Get silver time text and connects like that. Cool. Now let's maybe make this a little bit cleaner. That goes there. That one goes there. That one goes right there. That one goes right there. And then that goes like that. And I'm actually going to cut this one because it is part of like this silver, bronze, and gold. Cut this one too. Bronze, you go at the end, buddy. I'm sorry. This is how it goes. We need like a platinum time. And like S class and A class cars. Like how cool would it be if we had like a lawnmower, you could like drive around on a lawnmower or something, or like a school bus. And then you could like shoot missiles. That would be cool. Maybe we could do that. All right. Maybe you have like the ice cream truck. Yeah. So James like the ice cream truck from, I don't remember the name of the game. Metal Slug or something. Metal Vehicles. I don't remember the name of the game. Twisted Metal. Thank you. Twisted Metal. Right. So you have the ice cream truck, and it's, instead of you shooting rockets and stuff, you just like shoot like ice cream and make people happy. And it's like, you know, people are like, they got the depression stuff going on. You're like, here's an ice cream, have it, eat it. And they're like, ah, it's in my face. And then they're happy. And you're like, yeah, see. Okay. All right, the instructor is done now. Okay, so it's too tall here. Let's do 400. 400, hello? Too much, 300. 290. 280. 270. 270 it is, perfect, okay. Then go into our main race. This is the main end race menu, and we can get that in race info, and there it is right there. And then maybe we want it like centered. And we want it to be size to content. There we go. So there it is, like centered. Then we could probably just do our own text here. So we'll do text, grab it, and this is going to be the that big text block of like, congratulations, you've done it, you are the expert. You know, so click on that guy, and we'll center it, and then we'll bring it down a little bit, something like that. And then this is going to say, congrats, the race is over. And we want that to be kind of bigger, so maybe like 300. Too much. 60, 90, 120. Perfect. We'll do congrats. The race is over. And size to content. Bold looks good, but man, it's too big, right? Or it's too, there we go. And, and this is so tiny compared to what we just had earlier. Maybe we can make that bigger. No, we can't. It's actually going to show the race time and all that. So let's make this maybe smaller, 90. That's better. And right now it's left aligned, so we're going to center align it. You can see not center aligned. And how about italic? The race is over. Perfect. Okay, then what do we say? Okay, so we got like our place, player's time, and all that. Now we need these two buttons. And I think we already have a button from other UI. Think of the main menu. Main menu. Yeah, there's a button right here. Where is this button from? Where's it called? Nope, title screen. Oh, WBP button. Excellent. Where is that at? Is that in the main? Oh, haha, here it is. Because I knew I was going to use it for other panels. I am smart sometimes. Cool. WBP button. There it is. We've made it. Excellent. But I kind of don't want it. Let's do something different. Let's do something slightly different. This is kind of the placement of stuff, but we want to do like a WBP button layer or something like that. We'll do end race button selection. End race selection options or something like that. Selections. Perfect. Terrible name, but whatever. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm kind of going, okay, I want to make this more than one button, and maybe in the future, right? So like right now we have just two buttons, but maybe in the future I need to create like a third button, or maybe even 4 buttons or something like that. You know, maybe the creative director, he's like, oh, you know, this is cool. I know we did talk about just having 2 buttons, one for re-race and one for main menu, but I also want to have an exit, or maybe they can select a different level right here, right? So it's like, we need to be able to make the ability to have it be modular so that we can add more stuff. So instead of canvas panel, we're going to get rid of this. We're going to do another horizontal box, and we'll add that. And then inside the horizontal box, we can add those buttons. This will all make sense in a second. So there's button 1, and we'll do button 2. And what we want to do is we want to put button 1 left aligned and button 2 right aligned, like that. And I know that it's super big here. Let's make this much smaller. We're going to do width is going to be 1980, and height is fine. That's fine. Okay, so then now if we go back to our end race menu, and we do WBP end race selections, we add it to the panel, size it to content. What? Oh, I need to do space. Oh wait, let's see, horizontal box. No, let's put a spacer in here. Not too big, and we can reduce this to maybe 800 or something like that. Okay, so spacer, we're gonna put just a little bit wider, like maybe 400 pixels. And then what will happen is we go to this one. You can see now that they're spaced out wider, right? And then we can center that guy. Oops, wrong button, center them. Maybe we'll put them at the bottom and then we'll scale it up. And so here we have our two buttons, right? And maybe we want those to be a little bit taller. So what do I have now? Height 100, we can do maybe 200. Compile, and then we come to here. Why did that not compile? Hello? Buttons, why are you not compiling? Well, you know what, we'll just cheat. We'll keep using the spacer. So we'll do 200 here on our spacer. And then now we can see our buttons are much bigger and taller and all that sort of stuff. And then let's say that we go, oh, you know, the creative director said, oh, nope, I do want a third button. Make 3 buttons for me, please. That would be great. Okay, now we have to get rid of the spacer. And we're gonna have issues with sizing, but that's okay. Let me grab all these and we will fill that, like that, compile and save. And then I can actually technically add a spacer like this and another spacer like that. And then we can put this at 200 for our width. And then how wide each of them will be, maybe it'll be 50 wide, who knows? And then there we go, now we have 3 buttons. Pretty cool, right? So that's why you wanna have like, sort of like this master canvas panel where you're placing all the items and then individual items, such as this race info, where you are able to, you know, lay out that particular block. And then actually inside this is individual widgets as well, right? Because this is those individual text blocks. And the same thing for this is individual text blocks as well, right? Okay, so let's get rid of this second button. We only need 1. Let's get rid of the spacer. I think 200 is too wide, maybe 60. Let's compile that and see how it looks. I think it's a little too small. Let's do like 100. That looks better. Okay, and then maybe we'll do 300 wide, something like that. That might be too much. Let's do 180. Really doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm getting into the weeds here. Okay, so that looks good. So what did I say? It's going to be width is going to be 180 and height is going to be 100. And so now it should match. Oh, no, sorry, that's wrong. We need to add in the buttons, which I don't know how wide the buttons are, but it doesn't matter. That's close enough. Let's see if I can do, actually, let's see. 300, 400, no, it's going to be closer to like 700 or something. No, 500. Oh, there it is, 500. And height is about 100. Okay, that's cool. Compile and save. All right, so button 1 is going to be our restart race button, and then this button 1 right here is going to be main menu button. And we'll compile and save that. And then I forget what options we have here. I need to look at our button again. So let's, oh, you know what we should do? Save all. That's a good idea. Okay. What did we do for our button? So here's our button. We have is hovered, is clicked. We have set color, set text and font size. So that's all good. So let's go back to our end race here. We're going to go set font size, set color. Did I do that right? Set color. Oh yeah, I did do that right. Okay. And then what else? We have set text, I think. Set button text. All right, cool. So we'll do this. And then maybe our button size, what is that? This is like 22, something like that. So maybe we do like 30. And this is the main menu, so we'll go back. We'll do main menu. And then we'll add this to pre-construct so we can see it in the designer, and then our construct so we can see it in the game when we get to that point. So main menu, that looks cool. And then our color, connect up that, come out of this guy, make slate. Yeah, there we go. Make slate. And then our press color, make slate. All right, so normal color, teal, I like it. Cool. And then if they hover, we'll make it a little bit darker. And then if they click it, perfect, purple or pink or whatever, I like it. All right, so let's copy this entire thing, paste. This time it's going to be for the restart. So boom, boom, boom. Maybe restart is not teal. Maybe restart is like, I don't know. Yeah, there you go. Like this crazy yellow green. And then hover. And then as I press it, it's gonna be a blue. Cool. So let's see what that looks like. Here we go. Oh no. People say main menu. Walk, 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 walk. This should be restart race. Oh no, it's unbelievable. Okay, we need to do a slightly darker color here. There we go. And then, sure. And then this one is also way too bright. Let's do like, there we go. That might work. There we go, that's better. Okay. What else can we do? So let's add an image. We're back on our main race panel here. We're gonna add an image, and what this is gonna do is just gonna be a dark gray image, and we are going to fill, and it's just gonna be our background, right? And it does not need to be a variable. We are going to, so the Z order is like layers in Photoshop. So we're gonna make it 0, but then we're going to select all the other elements. We're gonna change those to A1. So they're always above our background. Okay, so that looks good. Oh, what do we need to do now? We also need to say, how did we do the buttons before? So we need to do on hover. I need to see how I did it before. Let's see. Oh, I did it in the main menu, I think. The menu title screen, yeah. So graph, let's see what we did. Setting the buttons. Oh, we need to bind events to clicking. So let's do that. Drag this guy and we'll say bind event to click, button clicked. Connect, connect, connect. And you do the same thing for this guy. And this is just saying when they click, when they click on this, so we'll create, unbelievable. We'll create an event and we will create a matching event. And this is gonna be, main menu button clicked event. And for now, we're just gonna do print string and we're just gonna say main menu button in end race menu click. And we'll do the same thing over here. Create event. We will create a matching event. We're gonna say restart button clicked event and print string, print string. And we're gonna say restart button in end race menu click. Okay, cool. Oh, actually, we need a nice cool exclamation point. Awesome. Excellent, excellent. One of those, a couple of those, a few of those. Okay, so now that what that does is it basically now when the button is clicked, this event fires off. And right now it doesn't have any code except for different strings. Do we have a button clicked event? Okay, it's start button click, that's fine. Do we have any hover events? There's no hover events. Okay, that should be okay. Okay, so now we need to make this menu show up when the race ends. So we need to go to maybe the checkpoint manager. I am not 100% certain. So somewhere race complete check. So here we go. The race is complete. And then we send it to the player controller and say the race is complete. Okay, so let's go back to player controller. Race complete. So let's go to find references, get race complete. Update lap, is the race complete? If it's true, check lap time, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that is not it. What about this one? Race complete, race time check. Race time check, da, 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 da. And that's all that does. So we don't have anything that stops the race. Let's see. Stop race time event. Let's see if we can find anything that fires that. We have nothing that stops the race. So let's do this. We'll say update laps, check to see if the race is complete. Someone is doing that. Who's doing is that the checkpoint manager? Oh yeah, checkpoint manager saying, is the race complete? So if the race is complete, then we will actually, who is checking this? Who is doing race complete check? Find references. Lap check. Race complete check. If the race is complete, update the laps and set the respawn time. Okay. All right. So race complete check. This happens. Then we want to stop race time. There we go. Probably not the best place for that, but that's okay. And now the race timer will stop. And then we need to put this main menu or this in menu into our game HUD. So let's do that. Let's go to our game HUD. Game HUD, this one, I think. Let's take a look at the logic here. And so we have a start game HUD, we have a start main menu. So we need a start, we need a custom event, start end race menu, right? And this is going to be a create WBP, create widget. And then the class is going to be WB end race menu. We're going to promote that to variable, WBP and race menu. And then we are going to get our game HUD. We're going to convert that to valid, a valid get. If it is a valid, then we're going to remove from parent. If it is not valid, then we don't care. We're going to get our in race menu here, and we're going to say add to viewport. And we will set, actually we want it this way. We want the player to do this. Oh, we also should pause game. Set game paused as true. What is this? This is widget. Yeah, this one. Okay, cool. All right, that looks good. Looks good. And I think actually, when we do start game HUD, we're just going to make sure that the game is not paused. So that, and I'm also going to do a set game as paused when this main menu starts. Now, I probably just broke a bunch of stuff by doing this pausing stuff, but that's okay. What we want to do is we want to make sure that if there's a car in the level, which there could very well be, actually, you know, what else we should do is we should despawn the car. So we should go, I think I called it, what did I call all the cars? BP all pawn vehicles. So we're going to do cast to BP all pawn vehicles. And this is going to be get player pawn. So what we're doing is we're getting the player pawn. That's the player itself, not the ability to control that player. It's just the player itself. And then we remember we created this sort of master parent, all vehicles pawns, and then from there you have your truck and your Ferrari and the SUV and all that. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to say destroy actor. And again, this may break things, but we will see. And then we create, and so what we're trying to do is we're basically getting rid of the vehicle. And I'm not sure if that's going to work, but we'll see. We'll see. And then we want to show the end race and then allow the player to spawn in and all that sort of stuff with a new vehicle if they decide to do that. So that this definitely could be breaking stuff. Okay, so now what we need to do is test this out. So let's go to our checkpoint manager, and what we're going to do is we're going to say max laps 1. And I think I have like too many checkpoints here. Let's do yes to all. That's fine. Let's do just 2 checkpoints. Go to our checkpoint manager here. I'm going to delete all these. Start a new. Only 2 checkpoints. 1, 2. And I think I have them. Yeah. We are totally going to cheat here. Try to just make this happen as fast as possible. Go that way. And you go that way. And you, this is where our car spawns. Perfect. All right, so start game, pick the SUV. 1, 2, and then that should have been it. Should have fired. So, I'm dumb. Okay, we have this event, but we're not firing that event. Okay, so let's do that. We need to go back to our checkpoint manager, and we need to say, how are we getting this HUD? Let's see. What is firing this? Find references. Oh, this is, let's see. No. Oh, vehicle selection screen. Oh, I see. We're just getting actor of class and then firing it that way. That's fine. That's fine. We can do it that way. So we'll do get actor of class, BP HUD, and then we're going to do start and race menu. Cool. Perfect. Okay. Now for game SUV, spawn in 1, 2. Uh-oh. It respawned a new car. All right, let's see. What did we do wrong? Let's go to this guy. Oh, no, not the vehicle selection. This one. Let's just skip this destroy for now and see what happens. SUV. 1, 2. Why are we not casting here? What do we do wrong? Oh, whoops. That's what's wrong. Okay. Start. 1, 2. Hey! And then we can press this button and that button. And those events are not firing. Why are those events not firing? Let's do a window. We want to go to developer tools. We want to look at our output log. And we are getting that last message, but these bindings are not firing for some reason. Okay, so we're almost there. Let's do, I guess we don't need this. Doesn't seem like we do. Let's just do it one more time. Run, yep, run, cool, 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 cool. Go, go. Okay, let's go, we do need it. All right, let's add that back, it's cool. Now then, why are those bindings not firing? Let's go back to our inmate race selection. Let's look at what is happening here. That is that. Oh, this well, this should be good. But we'll do this. We'll do this guy. Or actually, we will do this for the string. We're gonna say, I'll just leave it at hello. We'll make sure that that fires. Okay, play, start game, SV, sure. Boom. See, this hello never fires. See, we don't have a hello text in here. So for whatever reason, this is not firing at all. And furthermore, we should be able to see when this button is clicked. Oh, it is firing. It's firing. There it goes. Okay. All right. Cool. It is working. All right, so those buttons are working. Okay, so what do we need to do now? We have the in race menu showing up. Now we need to say, go back to the main menu. So we'll do, I think I actually have this spaced already. I do, excellent. So for this one, we'll say main menu, start main menu HUD. And if they restart the race, we can do, I think we can do this one. Start game HUD. Man, it would be pretty snazzy if we can do that. The only thing we do need to do is we need to go back to this guy. We need to say if it's the race menu for these other guys. So we'll go back to here. If it's the race menu, we also need to shut that down, right? So remove from parent, connect, and then connect. So if it's not the race menu HUD, then it does nothing. Whatever it is, then we're gonna remove it, right? So we need that. We're gonna do the same thing on our main menu. It's just cleaning it out just in case it's there. All right. So let's see if that works. I have my doubts. Good. Okay, so if I restart the race, oh, no, it doesn't restart the race. Okay, we have to figure out that one. All right, what about this? Let's see if we can do the main menu. Race, main menu. Start game, SUV. No, that doesn't work either. We got two SUVs. Look, I'm driving both of them. Oh, where's that one going? He's like, I'm out of here. I'm going to Mexico. See you later. They got good salsa. All right. Bugs. We have so many bugs. Okay, so what do we need to do? When this is not deleting the vehicles like we want to. What else? What do we want to do? We want to, you know what we should do? Save all. That's what we should do. Save all. And we need to figure out how the race starts. So we need to go to checkpoint manager, I believe it is. No, it's going to be our player controller, I think. Player controller. So starts game. Start game setup. is what we really need to fire. And then that starts the race as a game. It respawns the current vehicle, starts lap time, and so on and so forth. I think that's what we need to do. Start racing. I think is there a way where we can reset the checkpoints? Let's see, lap checks. This if it's wait a second. If race is complete, update laps. Yeah, okay, so what we really need to do if race is complete, we can still activate this checkpoint, but we need to do this again if the race restarts or something like that. So let's do another function. This is going to be reset checkpoint. Our reset checkpoint to 0. There we go. And all this is doing is just resetting our checkpoint back to 0. And so then we can go back to, we're kind of like, what we're doing here is we're like refreshing the race, right? So that we can run it again. Where do we need to be? Where's the player controller? So start game setup. Before the actor spawns in, before we start the race, we will run, we need to do checkpoint manager. Do we have that? We don't. Let's do this. We're going to do get actor of class, actor of class, BP checkpoint manager, and promote that to variable BP checkpoint manager. And then from there, we can do reset checkpoints to 0. And all it does is just refresh it before we restart the race. All right, then we respawn the vehicle, start the lap time. Oh, we actually need to do this first before we set the respawn point. Oh wait, what is it? Oh, set player initial start. Oh, no, this is fine. This is fine. That's fine. I'm sorry. We're good. Okay, so let's see what happens now. Run the race, SUV, go. Restart race. Oh, oops. Back to this guy. I skipped a step here. End race selection. Start game HUD. Restart race is start game HUD. And what this actually should be is, let's go back to our player controller. So it should be start game setup, I think. And that resets everything here, does all that, start race. But I also think it needs to do, the HUD thing too. Okay, so let's go back to this guy. We'll do I have the player controller? I do not have the player controller. So let's, we'll just cheat. We'll do it this way. Get active class. By the way, all these active class calls are very expensive, but it's fine because it's just a button press. What are we doing? We're getting the player controller. And then with the player controller, we are start race or something like a race setup or something like that. Race. What did I call it? Player controller. Start game setup. Unbelievable. Start game setup. There we go. All right. Actually, I'm disconnect that. We'll see if it actually works that way. Maybe it does. Go start game. We race. Yay, we won. We restart the race. And it doesn't work. Okay, so we do need to connect up the HUD. All right, so let's go back to this guy or reconnect this one. Yep. And also, I bet we need unpause it as well. We'll see. Start game, sure. Race, restart race. Oh, we were restarting the race, but we're not deleting the old car. Oh no, and now I have 2 new cars. Awesome. Restart race, 3 cars. Yes, 4 cars. Oh no, it's carception. We gotta stop the game, guys. Why are we not deleting cars? We should be deleting the cars. We should be deleting all of the cars. Let's go back to the player controller. Let's can we get any of the cars and just delete them? What I want to do is I just want to say like this should be getting all the cars. I want to say sooner respawn check, event destroy. Oh, that's what the problem is. So every time I fire the destroy command in other, whether it's in here or other one, right? I'm destroying the actor, I'm respawning a new one. Oh, okay, so we need to think about that. We need to think about how we want to destroy it for sure. But once it's destroyed, we want to say, how about this? We can do a cast to player controller. Oh, sorry, cast to BP player controller. And we'll do get player controller. What? Get player. Oh, here's get player controller. And then we can say race completed. And if the race is not completed, then we'll respawn you. But if the race is completed, then we do nothing. Let's see if that works. Okay, so start game, SUV, run it again. Restart race. Yay, see when you have a new one. Restart race. Restart race. Perfect. And then if I stop, will it respawn me? No, it never respawns me because race is complete already. Walk, 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 walk. Okay, we're not resetting this race complete value. So let's go back to our player controller and we're going to say race completed is no. And we'll also make sure our race started is a no, just in case. All right, save all that. Now let's see if our car will respond. All right, so racing, this is cool. Restart race, perfect. Spawn me new vehicle. No? Uh-oh. Why are you not spawning a new vehicle? Oh, there it goes. Okay, you are spawning a new vehicle. All right. Let's see, it's gonna spawn me a new vehicle. Okay. So it seems like it's working now. So restart race seems like it's working. Oh, we're not getting our times. We'll have to figure that out too. Cool. Main menu. Oh my gosh, I got both of them working. I am shocked. Shocked and appalled, gentlemen and ladies. Let's use a pickup truck this time. Perfect. All right. So we got all that working. The problem now is these values aren't coming in. Why are they not working? let's see. That's coming from the player controller. We are, oh, is it because our checkpoint manager has no values? No, it has values right here. It's values right there. So, are these values never being set? Let's see, checkpoint manager, where's that at? Update times. This is gold time, bronze time, all that. And then that's updating these values, but is there a thing that says, hey, put in the gold time and all that? There is not. So let's do a set set time text or something like that, I'm guessing. We can get a gold time, and then we need that macro. What is it called? What is that macro called? I forget. Am I doing it here? I thought I was doing it here. That's not right. Oh yeah, that one's right here. It's float time to race time. That's what it is. Boom. Okay, and then that goes to gold time, and we're gonna do set gold time. And then we need silver, and this guy, and then set silver. And then we need bronze, and this guy, and set bronze. Text, perfect, perfect. And then what? The best race time. Oh, that's best lap time, best race time, there we go. And then best race time text, perfect. And I think we are already getting the players time. I could be wrong. So we'll connect it like this, like so, like that. And then the set text time, we will fire before we give it to the end race. So we'll go back to this guy. Nope, where is it? In race info, these guys. So right here, and we're gonna say, no, that's not what I want. Set race text or something like that. No, what did I call it? Set time text, oh my gosh. Set time text, there it is. There it is. Okay, then we'll grab these guys like that, like that. So we're setting the time text, and then we're displaying those values. Okay, let's see if that works. This is the shortest race ever. Boom, boom. Hey, except best race time did not fire. Maybe because I don't have best race time yet. Oh, Let's stop the race here. Let's see. Best race time is 7.5. That's what that should be. Let's go back to our player controller. Best race time. It's right there. And we're, oh wait, am I doing this in? No, I'm not. Why is this not working? We have best race time right there. Oh, maybe best default race time is what I need instead. Let's see. Play, start, run, go, 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 go. There it is. There we go. So I am the expert, as you can see. Look at that, beat it in 30 seconds, and gold time is 15 minutes, I guess. Cool. Okay, so I think that's working. Let's save everything. Save all. What else do we need to do? Wrong way on checkpoint. So when the player goes the wrong way, we need to tell them that they went the wrong way. That should be hopefully not too hard. Let's go back to our game HUD, and we have this sort of game HUD master. So we'll create a new widget in here called WPP wrong way. And then in there, we can just say, of course, I don't have an image, but we can create an image anyway. And we will do, actually, we'll start over. We're going to do a vertical box. Vertical box. And then inside the vertical box, we're going to do an image. And the image will be maybe Y would be like 100. And the idea is that it would be an arrow, but I don't, obviously I don't have an arrow. Maybe I have an arrow. Arrow? That would be cool. If I had an arrow. Here we go. Well, we'll do this one. Super small, but whatever. We'll do like 60 by 60. And then right below that, we'll do a text block, text. And maybe we'll have a spacer as well. Spacer. And this is going to be arrow image. And the idea would be that this arrow would be like, hey, go the other way. And then we have the text. And the text block is going to say, wrong way. And we'll center that. Nope. This one. And then, why are you not centered? There we go. Excuse me. And then spacing a little bit. That's cool. And then now we can go to our, we can close. Game HUD. That's what we want. And then we can do WP wrong way. And we will center it. I think if it's right in the center, players are going to be like, what do I do? So let's raise it up a little bit. Like maybe right there, something like that. Oh, you know what else we should do is we change this text color to like red. Cool. And then we can also change the image to red as well. Cool. Maybe the image is a little bit transparent too. Can I do that? Yeah, make it a little bit transparent. And we can make the text transparent too, I think. Yeah, there we go. So that way it's like, it's see-through. What? Place width, wrong way. There we go. All right. So then this is, technically it's going to be collapsed. And then what we'll do is we are going to, we'll do get actor of class. And I believe that it's in the checkpoint itself. It might be in checkpoint manager, but I think it's in the checkpoint itself. And is this, are we doing it here? We're saying get velocity, if it's correct. Yeah, see, so it's this one right here. So what we need to do is we need to say, we need to like iterate through every single checkpoint. Or, no, I have a better idea. Instead of this print string, we will cast to the wrong way, or sorry, to the game HUD and say, hey, fire the wrong way thing. So in the game HUD here, we don't need this. We need an event. So custom event, and we'll say show wrong way message. And then this is just going to be set visibility. And it will be not hit testable, so they can't click on it. And it'll have like a delay. The delay will be, I don't know, 3 seconds or so. And then we will do another set visibility, but then we're just going to hide it or collapse it. Sorry, collapse it. Okay, so then in the checkpoint manager, we're gonna do, if it's false, really can't cast a game HUD, but what we can do is get actor of class. Again, this is heavy, but it's okay. It's all right, we don't care. And we're gonna do get game, our game HUD, BP game HUD, BP game HUD, BP HUD. What did I call it? Oh yeah, BP HUD. And then there we're gonna do WBB game HUD. And then there is our, what did I call it? Game HUD show wrong way message. Show wrong way message. There we go. All right, cool, 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 cool. Now we can test it out. So what we'll do is we'll grab this checkpoint and change this to local. We're gonna move you out of the way. And then we'll grab this checkpoint and we are going to rotate it so that it is going the wrong way. Start game, SUV, vroom, 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 wrong way message. Pretty cool, right? Apparently counted that I went the right way even though it was the wrong way message. Okay, that might be a bug. We're just gonna leave that bug in. Let's see, why is it happening? We're getting the velocity, we're getting the arrow, dot product, getting the rotation of the X vector. If it's less than 0, which means it's a negative value, which only happens if you're going the wrong way, then never returning. So it's going the wrong way. Strange. That's why that's happening. Okay, it doesn't matter. We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave that bug. It's just gonna happen. Press R to reset vehicle. Okay, so this happens when the player gets stuck. So we will do another HUD. So let's go back to our game HUD. New one, WBP. Press a reset button. And then this would just be, maybe it's just some text. Text block. Not a canvas panel. Can I just do text block? I can. And in the text block, I'm going to say press reset button. And we would actually, I won't be able to show it to you now because I only have like 12 minutes. But what we would really do is we would get the function from our edit project settings from our inputs, right? So we could actually get inputs. Oh yeah, here it is, inputs. So we can get the action mapping for resetting the car. It's actually 2 buttons. So we would have to iterate through all of them and then show the player, hey, these are the buttons you've set for resetting the car. We could show that in this text, right? So like press reset button, and then we could say, you know, these are those buttons. I won't have time to show you that. And then whenever the player changes those values, we'd show them all those values. Okay, press reset button to reset car vehicle. And then that can be centered. Perfect, fine, beautiful. Maybe this is like yellow. Yellow, perfect. Compile and save. Go to our game HUD. And then we're gonna do the same thing that we did here, except this is gonna be, oh, we need to rename that to this is wrong way. And then we'll do WB, press reset button. And we will center that guy as well. Center. Oh, shoot. This one. Center. Slice of content. And the cool thing is we can put it like right on top of the same wrong way thing. We will make it collapse by default, so it's hidden or collapsed in this case. And then we need a new custom event. I'm going to show reset button message. and then connection, and then our vehicle, no, sorry, press reset button, connection, connection, connection. There we go. And this one should go away pretty quickly, like 1 second maybe. And now what we do is we go to our vehicle all pawn guy. And what we're going to do is we're going to say, can the player fix themselves? This one right here. Then at 5 seconds. So if it's true, then what we want to do is we want to get actor of class, BP HUD, show, no, we want WBP game HUD, and then show reset button message. There we go. Now, start the race, SUV. Cool. See how it shows up. Awesome. Okay, so that seems to be working. What we really want to do is we don't want to have it on a delay. Right now it's on a delay, right? This 1 second delay. What we really want to do is once the vehicle starts moving again, actually we can do that. So we will make a new custom event. We'll actually copy all this. Hide reset button message. And then this will be hidden. Sorry, we want it to collapse. And then we'll go back to this one. And this will be the exact same thing, except they've pressed the button or this is false, right? So if it's ever false, and we're just gonna not show, we wanna hide reset button message, there we go. And this one as well. There we go. So we're just hiding the message after they've reset themselves. I think that should work. So play game, sports car. Yeah, that's better. Not sure why the wrong way thing is working right now. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, so what else do we want to do? We got all this done. I got 6 minutes. Maybe you can add headlights. We can add headlights to the vehicles. Let's do that. So what we'll do is we will go to our vehicle variety pack. Let's go to the SUV. We'll open up this SUV guy. We'll go to the viewport to see our SUV. And what we're going to do is we're going to do light as a new component, point light. And it actually might need to be a spotlight. I'm not 100% certain. And then we will intensity, crazy amount, but the radius not too big. And actually, let's try spotlight instead. Spotlight. Yeah, spotlight's gonna work better. This one, move it. And what we could do is we could switch this to the left. Oh, okay, that's cool. Turn the grid off, thank you. And let's put it at the front, maybe. sure. That looks close enough. Let's put this back to perspective mode. Yeah, that looks good, right? And now we can just duplicate that. Oops. Duplicate. And then we move this guy over here, like so. Cool, and then we can grab both these guys and then we can make the intensity, what is it? 100,000, perfect. 100,000. And actually, I'm gonna work on one initially. So 100,000, the attenuation radius is way too, oh no, that's actually okay, but the cone is too big. There we go. Right? He's got like super lights going on here. And yeah, that looks okay. Maybe he's got like halogen bulbs, so like a blue. And now I can duplicate that. So duplicate it, move it over. Compile and save. And then we can go into our level here. And we'll go to the lighting, light source. Where are you at? Yeah, we're gonna turn you upside down. We're gonna make it nighttime. Awesome. And now we have headlights. See that? Pretty cool. And of course we can mess with this headlights as we see fit. Maybe the attenuation or the outer cone radius is not wide enough. Maybe it does need to be like stupidly wide. So let's try that. Start game, SUV. Yeah, it looks better actually. Looks better that way. Unfortunately, we won't be able to do the material because it's all one material, right? We go to SUV, we click on the mesh. We have the under, glass, body, and interior, right? So we won't be able to, I mean, we probably could go into it and manipulate just that piece, but that's a lot of work. We'll leave that to the artist. Cool. There are ways to do the brake lights. It's very similar, but what you would do is when the user is pressing, yeah. So another thing is, right, you're right. The question is, can we also like toggle those lights? So you would have a button, if we go to project settings, we have input, which I got 2 minutes. Okay, plus, and it would be, like toggle lights or something like that. Lights, and then maybe it's L. Oops, click L, click L, there we go, thank you. And then you would go on our master all vehicle spawn, you would say input light, toggle lights or something like that, toggle, there it is, toggle lights. And then when they press it, then we get the spotlights here. So we'll say headlight and headlight B, maybe it was like headlight A and headlight B, something like that. So we'd be like, would almost need to be, you almost need to, we would need to get those vehicles. So I guess would almost need to be like, it probably would be better if it was just in here. It's fine. It'd be better if it's in here because SUV is the only one that has it. So input, toggle lights, and this would be when they press it, then you guys have done this a million times, but set visibility, right? And we'll do for both of them. And so when they press it, they come on. So it is true, they are visible. And then when they, oh, this will be toggle. So it's actually be like, we need a variable lights on, and then boop. Oops, no, it needs to be a branch. And then this one. And then if the lights are on, we'll toggle this. Then we'll toggle them on, and we'll say that you know, it's true, the lights are on, but we're going to set it as false so that the next time, let's see, wait, lights are on. There we go. Lights are on if it's true. Let's see if lights are on and it's not true. Okay, I'm sorry. There we go. That's what we want. And then this one is nearly the same, but this way, that way, this, that, and that, and then that. There we go. So are the lights on? Yes, that's true. Turn the lights off and set the lights on as false. Are the lights on? No. Turn the lights on and give this as true. Okay, and then we need to also, by default, turn the lights off. All right, so now I hit play, start game, SUV, lights are off, but then I hit L and the lights turn on and off. All right, so yes, a very similar idea for the, so if you see here, we have our move forward. So what we do for the brakes is we do something very similar. We just say, is this a, is it less than 0? If that's true, this is for our movement, right? So when the player moves, if it is true, then we'll say show brake lights. But if it's false, then the player is moving forward. So start, blah. So for going forward, we can turn our lights on. That's all cool. And then when we stop, you can see show brake lights, right? Makes sense? But you guys will have to figure out how to do the brake light part. Hopefully by looking at the headlights and replacing this print string with something like this, you'll be able to do the brake lights too. All right, I'm actually 3 minutes over time. Let's save everything. If you guys have any questions, by all means ask away, but I am going to stop the stream. And for those of you watching on YouTube, thanks a lot for watching. Have a good one.